I pose this question to Uper. Can the Tigers realistically be the third best team in this division? I know that's not exactly saying a whole lot, but in terms of like Tigers and White Sox talk, if you want to get into that, like what are you seeing from the White Sox? Do you think they're a team that could potentially sell at the deadline? Because they've had an absolutely dreadful start to their season.
Yeah, somewhere Tony La Russa is nursing a cocktail saying, hey, I guess it wasn't all me. So, yeah, it's really surprising. They have a talented roster on paper, but it just doesn't come together. When you look at their starting rotation and you look at some of the power bats that they have, you think, man, that's a good ball club. But somehow the pieces just don't fit. So you have to wonder if a shakeup is coming. But, their general manager, Rick Hahn, how many shakeups does he get? I mean, if that happens, they'd be on like rebuild number 4 with him. That's Rasputin-like there. That's amazing. So, yeah, their big problem right now, some injuries in the lineup, but they have an on-base percentage problem, I think. They're playing some guys with some kind of ratty on-base percentages, and when you look at the Tigers lineup, we know how that feels.
I think it's just going to come down to who beats who within the division. The Tigers are kind of on a good start, taking 2 of 3 from Cleveland. If they can take 2 of 3 from the White Sox, I mean, they're looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's the Central Division. I mean, up until last year, it wasn't until mid-August that Cleveland kind of ran away with it.
That's true.
Who knows what happens? And that's why I'll repeat that if Scott Harris cares about fielding a competitive team for as long as possible, he'll make the decisions to put the Tigers in the best chance to win the division.